morning. Welcome to Kamala Resort. How may I assist you?
I want to see the sights in Bali, and I heard that Nusa Penida is great this time of year. Could you help me arrange a package for that? And could I also ask you what kind of things I can do when I get there?
Oh, Nusa Penida. That's a great plan. Nusa Penida is known as one of the most famous tourism destination at the moment here in Bali. We sure can arrange you a package tour to Nusa Penida, like a day trip. What you can do in there is sightseeing. The beaches are awesome. There's also another good restaurant, and you have some activities such as snorkeling or scuba diving. And how many days would you like to be there? Or just one day trip and come back here, or you want to stay there a night, or do you have any other preference?
I'm planning on staying there just for one day, but if it goes to a couple of days or more, could you also give me recommendations for accommodations there where I can stay and I can enjoy my time there more?
Sure. If you want to do one day trip, what I can recommend is we have a package for it. It's for 2.5 million. It includes the transportation from this hotel to the harbor, the boat from the harbor here to Harbor Nusa Penida, and then a private taxi in Penida that can bring you around Nusa Penida for sightseeing and other activities. The beaches that you can see there is the first one, the most famous beaches in Bali, the Clicking Beach that has the T-Rex head on it. It's really famous. And the other beaches, it will be the Broken Beach that has a really huge hole in it. You can see a mesmerizing view. And next to this Broken Beach, there's a place called Angels Bilabong. Don't worry, there's no angels at all, but the place is awesome. Like, you would like to jump to that place, but please don't because it's kind of dangerous. Next to that places, there's also another beach called Crystal Bay. This one is famous for its crystal clear water. You can also do snorkeling there, but we don't recommend you to do snorkeling by your own. Better to do a trip snorkeling with a guide because Nusa Penida kind of a dangerous place to do that kind of stuff alone. And if you do the day trip, we will be able to visit these three beaches, and in between those trips, we can do snorkeling trip by boat. And the places that we will visit is the Manta Point. Manta Point is a really famous diving and snorkeling spot because right there you can see the manta ray, which is like a huge ray fish. It can be up to 4 to 5 meters big. And chances to see them in Manta Point is like 80 to 90% because that's the place where they live and feed. And another places that you can visit during the snorkeling trip is the Pet area and Sental area. That places is famous for its beautiful coral reefs. You can see turtles, many kind of fishes, Nemo, probably a shark if you like them. But if you don't, it's also not gonna be a problem because shark in Penida is not the great white shark or the bull shark. It's the normal white tip, which is friendly. And if you do all that, it will be finished about 4:30 to 5 p.m., which is perfect because the last boat from Nusa Penida to Bali is at 5:30, so you still have 30 minutes taking rest while waiting for the boat schedule. And from there you will be back to Sanur Harbor. We will pick you up and you can come back here. It will be a bit tiring if you do one day trip, so if you do 2 days trip, you can explore more. Like for example, there's Penida is a huge island. There's like 7 great beaches in Penida. So if you do 2 days trip there, you can visit the east and the west in separate days. The cost will be, of course, rising a little bit. Like it's gonna be 3.5 million in total, not including the accommodation. For accommodation, we can recommend you our partner there, which is the Kamala Resort Nusa Penida, and that's it. You will have a pleasant exploration in Nusa Penida. Do you have any other question about Nusa Penida I can help?
Well, first of all, that sounds terrific. A lot of the activities sound really fun. I do have a question. In all of the activities, including diving and snorkeling, we will be provided with gear there with no additional cost, correct?
Sure, it will be all included under package. What you have to pay is the admission to go to the water because this directly charged by the government to the tourists in Nusa Penida. It will be like 25 to 50,000 per person.
All right, I think that's all of my questions, and it sounds really fun. I have to think about it, but I'm sure I'll get back to you on it.
Sure.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Have a great day.